So this week you're going to make a Zentangle. This is a Zentangle bookmark. So this was for some other grade levels. In these videos you can just watch and learn how to make these guys. So the only thing I did is I just took some white paper and I used a ruler to cut it into straight sections, but you don't have to use a ruler. Then the materials you need is just pencil and eraser. I use a pen just so you can see it on the paper clearly, and then for time's sake I use a Sharpie, but you don't necessarily need those items on hand. So what you guys are going to do is you're going to turn this into a Zentangle bookmark. This is something that you can use in your books. This is something that you could give as a gift. And then you can make your own Zentangles. So what Zentangles are a clear pattern. So what we're going to do, and you don't have to use a ruler. I mean, you can if you want to. You guys know that I'm not a big ruler fan. So we're just going to divide this into horizontal lines here. I guess they're about 1 inch apart. And again, you can measure if you want to. I'm not that gal. And then we're going to make one vertical down the middle. So we've made 2 different types of lines. So lines is the most basic element of art. Now in each of these boxes, what we're going to do is we're just going to put a half box like that. I don't know, maybe it's like a big letter L or something. So each box is going to get a horizontal and a vertical, and you'll notice that the horizontal and the vertical always starts on the top and goes straight down. And it's okay if these are crooked. You can use a ruler. I'm sorry if I'm making some of you like twitch because my lines are so crooked. What am I doing? I'm not even using my pen. You can't even see this. Cheese and crackers. Sorry about that. Much better, right? Okay. All right, now I filled it with these boxes, and I'm so sorry, but give me a moment, and I'm just going to trace that line. I'm tracing my horizontals. This is, if you're drawing along with me, this gives you a moment to kind of catch up. Couple boxes to trace. Oh, that was off. Woo! Go. And okay. Now I'm just going to take a second and just erase. I'm so sorry adding this extra step here. Cool. Okay, now we have horizontal lines, we have vertical lines, and we're going to take another line, we're going to make a diagonal line, and now we're adding another element of art, and that's shape. So I'm taking this square shape, or rectangle shape I should say, definitely not a square, and I'm dividing in half. I'm making a triangle, a 3-sided figure. So that is the shape, basic element of art. And as you know, these are geometric shapes. They follow a rule. They're man-made. They're very different from this, which would be organic shapes. Okay, so now here we go. We have some lines. We have vertical, horizontal, and diagonal. Doesn't this remind you of perspective? That's why I picked it. Okay, so now in the bottom corner, we're going to make another square, but this time we're going to fill it in. And like I said, this Sharpie is just for time's sake. If you don't have a Sharpie, that's fine. If you have a black marker, you can use a pen, use your pencil. Okay, so bottom corner gets this dark black rectangle. I'm not going to dare to call it. I mean, I think it's a stretch to even call it a rectangle. Okay. So these all get. So bottom corner here, here. Now this is really going to start to echo a 1-point perspective room drawing in just a moment, because it's going to look like it goes in. So right now I'm adding these black rectangular-ish shapes. And what I'm doing is, because they're in black, I'm adding emphasis. Emphasis is this, like the couch for the eye. It's a place for your eye to kind of rest. It was just a lot of lines, a lot of thin, single weight lines. Now I am making the lines thicker. Excuse me, I'm making these like filled in here. So here, last one, last one, last one. Last one here. There we go. Okay, last step. Okay, so right now we have two values, black and white. Now this top one, you're just gonna add a gray value. So I'm just using my pencil to add value, just like we did in our perspective drawing. So that's just a light kind of shading up and down, like almost like I'm moving a toothbrush, and I'm only doing it on the top. And then of course you can always use your finger to kind of blend, smooth it out. There we go, a couple more shapes left. And here we go, a few more. So now we've added value, which is a variation of black to white with like grays in the middle, right? We've added value, we've added line, we've added shape, we've added emphasis. We've certainly added pattern. Hello, this whole thing is a pattern. And you can see how it starts to look 3D. Now these Zentangle bookmarks are great to have a little keepsake for you. You could stick it in your book you're reading for LA, you can put it in a textbook, you can give it as a gift. You can teach somebody else how to make this. You can make your own as long as you follow the steps. So when you're done with this, you can take a picture of it, upload it to Google Classroom to share it with me for some feedback. Remember, these are not required. And then also, if you make your own, share it too. That would be super cool as well. Okay, so there you have it, our Zentangle bookmark. Oh, so cool. Looks like it's 3D. And it has those geometric shapes, very different from this organic shape one. And then this one is like an Art Deco one.